Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
Just this first screen right here, how many countries are being represented? I think Andy said the other day that we're approaching 60, I believe.
Man.
Wow.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
60? Really?
60,
Wow. So we
60
passed 48
countries.
now.
We got
Incredible.
God, no.
hopefully we have a lot of new guests on here
That's
tonight
true.
because I really wanted to do this meeting tonight for people to bring guests so that they could get a first-hand look at what Fortress is and what it's about. Tonight, I'm not going to do a presentation with a PowerPoint. I'm just going to speak from the heart and just let everybody know what they have their hands on here. One, for current members. You know, the members that have been here for a while, they know because they're getting paid every single month. But we need the new people and these guests to see that this is something that's here and it's sticking, and we're going to take over the world. World domination is our goal.
That's right. That's right.
So just a few more minutes, I guess we'll get started. I guess, yeah, I see the people still coming in. So
Yes, we had 177 participants.
Pleasant good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm here. I'm in the building.
Yes.
Hi.
Welcome.
Where you from?
I'm in the building.
Where you at? Where you from?
If you're still asking where I'm from, you're not from Fortress.
Oh, come on.
All right. Yeah.
I don't recognize who you are.
That was a good one. That was the
Yeah.
best one I had. That's a 10. That's a full 10.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. That was right on point.
Is that this?
How are you all? Welcome.
African girl?
Thank you.
Africa. Who?
I'm from the beautiful island of Trinidad and
Trinidad.
Tobago.
Okay.
That's right, Trinidad.
Now I know.
There you go.
Trinidadian.
I'm a Trini.
Yes.
I'm a Trini too.
Well, see, now
All right.
You know about Pilau? You know about Pilau?
Welcome, Kimo.
Thank
Good
you,
to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
The team is
Welcome to
coming
Fortress.
on.
Akili, it's a pleasure to be on.
I'm glad to have you always.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Anika.
I am at my bar. You know what I mean? It's happy hour.
Happy hour.
I'm coming over.
I'm gonna send my jet to pick people up.
All right.
That's right.
Wherever the action is, a Trini is always there. We are pretty Trini on tonight.
Make Georgia
All
give
right.
us a stop.
It's an
Right.
absolute pleasure to be part of this meeting this evening. I am so looking forward to it. I mean, with great anticipation. I am almost salivating at listening to what Akili has to offer because I know it is going to determine and put us in a place that we can all exponentially expand our, not only our income, but our mindset. And to me, that is awesome. So right now, I'm hyped and ready.
Come on.
All right.
Right.
Woo-hoo.
All
We
right.
all are.
Into it.
We all are.
Yes.
Great, great.
Yes.
Let's just jump right in and get it going. So,
Okay.
and if you have
Do we
no
do a-
background
do we
noise,
do a global
make sure you mute your phones or computers just in case you have background noise.
I'm just gonna mute all Akili to save
Okay.
that.
All right. And just to let you know, this will also be recorded. So if you know someone who couldn't get on, I will post this in your library and you'll be able to revisit it at a later date. Now, hopefully we have a lot of new people here and we have a lot of guests, because what I want you to do is understand what you are viewing. You are taking a look at a revolutionary company. Now, first let me tell you what Fortress is and what Fortress is not. Fortress is a social referral program that pays. We are the first of its kind. Some people like to call us a hybrid between this and a hybrid between that. But basically, at the end of the day, Fortress is the only company that can offer you what we're offering people. Now, what Fortress is not is a pyramid scheme, a susu, or some type of illegal gifting program. You can look at this in just the simple fact that Fortress has now been around for over 3 years, have entered
Can't hear you, King.
I couldn't hear you on mute.
Unmute yourself, Achilles. Sorry. There we go.
All right. Okay, so I'm not sure where I went on mute, so I'll just take it back to what Fortress is, being a social referral network company that pays. Unlike anybody else, there's not another company in the world like Fortress. This is why we believe we are in a position to take over the world. This is not cliche. You'll hear a lot of things come out of my mouth tonight that you may have heard before, but this time it's actually real. This is not cliche. You won't hear all of the little catchphrases and innuendos that you hear when you visit network marketing companies and multi-level marketing companies that tell you you're going to be rich in the next 3 days. It doesn't work like that. Fortress is a legitimate company that has been around for over 3 years and have now entered more than 60 countries, with a different country seemingly being added every day now. What Fortress is not, is we are not a pyramid scheme. We are not a susu. We are not a gifting program. What is the biggest difference? For one, we're completely legal. Two, when you look at our history and our track record, we've been around for 3 years. These other companies that people are jumping in and out of, they are fly-by-night companies. Every few years, another one comes and sweep through everybody's community. A bunch of people lose money, and then a lot of people are left with a negative taste in their mouth for companies that appear to be like Fortress, but ultimately they're not like Fortress at all. There's nothing similar with them and us. We are completely different. We're totally built on integrity. I'll give you another big difference, because I'm addressing this because a lot of people are jumping in these susus every day. I get calls every day from people trying to show me one. In a lot of these companies, you have to go out and bring in people. It's usually anywhere from $100 to $1,700 I've seen, and you have to complete a board or a chart before you get paid. With Fortress, it's not like that at all. You're going to get paid as soon as you get 3 people into the business and they start to do the same. Your money will accumulate. So now, if you are here for the first time, listening to this message for the first time, I have one question that I have to ask you, but I will ask this question 3 different ways. A lot of people have heard me say this, but this is my approach. 1, if I can show you how you can become financially independent for $10 a month, would you be interested? The next way I will phrase that question is this: if I can show you how you can earn life-changing income for $10 a month, would you be interested? And the third way would be this: if I could show you how you can make your car payment, or how you can pay your cell phone bill, or how you can pay your mortgage, or how you can put your kids through school for $10 a month, would you be interested? If you answer yes to any one of those variations of the questions, you are in the right place. Now, a lot of times when I ask that question, most people's response would be, well, what do I have to do? It's simple. You basically have to do what I just did. Find 3 like-minded, I cannot stress that enough. Find 3 like-minded people and ask them the same question. Because anybody with any type of common sense and with what's happening in this world right now need another opportunity to earn some income. And when we're not asking you to break the bank, to jump through fiery hoops, to go out and recruit thousands of people, or to sell thousands of products, or to buy thousands of products, you are being presented with an opportunity of a lifetime. Now, I could end the presentation right here, because that's what Fortress is really about. Now, I'm going to go deeper, because people will have some questions like, well, what makes you legal? Why aren't you a pyramid scheme? Well, for one, we have thousands of products that you can buy if you choose to. We have thousands of products that you can sell if you choose to. And if you choose to buy these products, you can save up to 25% from these products just from being a member. If you decide to sell these products, you can earn up to 25% just from being a member. Every single day, we're adding new products. We just recently added the Fortress Fan Gear, which is a fantastic apparel line that we've started. For any Fortress member, this apparel will help you become a walking billboard for your company. We've also just brought in some unique products for women care. For women who just want to take care of themselves, you should take a look at the products that we have just added to the system for you, called Jewel. It's a fantastic product. Then we also promote Pure Herbs. In this time, when people are scared of what's going on with the coronavirus, there are ways you can boost your immunity. And we have Dawood, who is our Minister of Health, who can show you and teach you how you can build your immunity, your immune system, to not even have to worry about some of these diseases that are out here. So Fortress has so much to offer for your mere $10 monthly membership. But now let's talk about what Fortress is really about. Fortress is about changing lives. How can we do that? How can we make that claim? You know, in the past, we had to work together to sustain ourselves as a human race. A lot of time people want to turn Fortress into it's a that thing, or it's a this thing. What Fortress is a human thing. Anybody who is a part of the human family can benefit from Fortress if we just work together. We don't care how tall you are, how short you are, how long your hair is, what color your skin is, what your belief system is. None of that matters. If you are a positive person looking to change lives, that's what we are set out to do. That's the reason why we build our leadership team on people who show to have integrity. If you come into Fortress and you have even 1 ounce of selfishness, you will never make it to the corporate team. Now, we'll work with you, but we're looking for people who think like us and who act like us and who feel like us and who genuinely want to change people's lives. Now, how can we do this? Fortress is built on a 3x9 system. Literally, what that means is if everybody did the small task of introducing 3 people to Fortress, not only can you change your life, you can change the lives of everyone around you. See, people get caught up on disbelief. People get caught up on thinking that's just another one of those things. But we prove that to not be true, for one, by making it only $10. If we were interested in ripping people off, don't you think we would have a sign-up fee of at least $49 and have auto ship charges and have mandatory products that you would have to buy? That's how a lot of those companies get wealthy. But see, with Fortress, it's not like that. We're not data mining your information. Nobody comes to us to buy your information when you become a Fortress member. We're not requiring that you buy anything. As a matter of fact, in Fortress, we as a company will never become a multi-million-dollar or multi-billion-dollar company if you, the members, don't get there as well, because it's built on a 3x9 matrix without a sign-up fee, without high regulations and high monthly auto ship fees. It's only $10 a month, and it's always $10 a month. So watch how this could work with the 3 people introducing 3 like-minded people. And I can't stress that enough, because if you have to beg someone to show them how they can change their lives and other people's lives for $10 a month, they're not like my mind. They're not like Andy Salandi's mind. They're not like Onika's mind. They're not like any of these leaders' minds that are on this call, because we are here to change lives. So watch how this works. Let's say you go out and you get your 3 people. You could consider yourself done if you went out and got the right 3 people. Now, we don't suggest that you just stop at 3 people. Why not change as many people's lives as you possibly can? But in this scenario, I'm going to show you how to do it if you just bring in 3 people. So you bring in 3 people on the first day. Now, let's say the very next day, those 3 people that you brought in, they go out and they bring in their 3 people. Then in the very next day, those 3 people go out and bring in their 3 people. Then on the 4th day, those people go out and bring in their 3 people. If you understand the way numbers compound, and exponential growth. In 9 days, that would be 29,523 people, all of which you receive $1 per person every single month for the rest of your life. Now, if you're new and that went over your head, yes, you just heard someone tell you that you can earn nearly $30,000 a month for $10 a month. How? How is this possible? Because we worked together as a collective unit. Have you ever seen an ant carry something 1,000 times its weight? No, you haven't. But you have seen ants carry something that's 1,000 times their weight because they work together collectively as a unit. Why is it that something so small understands the concept of working together, but when you take humans who've made pyramids and airplanes and flown to the moon and putting robots on Mars and microwaves and TVs, all of this great technology, we've lost the concept of working together collectively as a unit to make something happen. So here's what we have to do. Literally all we have to do is find 3 like-minded individuals. The moment you come across somebody who gives you a whole lot of flack and they're giving you a lot of problems and they hum and hum and hum, maybe that's not the person. Maybe they'll come on later. But I promise you, there are millions of people out there who think just like us. You know how I know this? The network marketing MLM industry is one of the only industries in the world where the average person can become a multimillionaire without having any special skills, any special training, or any special anything. A lot of times, all they have to have is just a little go get it in themselves. So this industry has created more millionaires than any other industry. If you look at some of these companies that are out there, and I looked at some earlier, these are multi-billion-dollar companies. How did they get that way if everybody is scared of getting involved in one of those pyramid things, or if everybody is scared of talking to their friends? You know, we talk to our friends every single day about a movie we saw. We talk to our friends every single day about a restaurant we ate at. But how much money is that restaurant sending you? When was the last time anybody on here received a paycheck from AMC Theaters for telling their friend about the latest movie that was just incredibly awesome? It doesn't happen. And because of that, people doubt and trust. They won't trust when something is right before their eyes that can change their lives. So this is what I want to say. If you are a guest watching this presentation, don't hesitate. Get involved right now. You don't have to know everything there is to know about Fortress before you become a member. If you think that for 1 second, let me ask you this. What is Amazon's IPO? I'm sure you don't know. Most people won't know Amazon CEO. Business people will. What date was Amazon launched? Most of you don't know. Most of you don't know what Facebook is trading for. Most of you don't know anything about Facebook except the fact that you can go on there and do the things that you do. I guarantee you 90% of the people on this call do not know the name of the CEO for where they work. Because most people don't know the name of who created Wendy's, McDonald's. You may know Walmart, but you don't know who's the CEO of the airports or any of these companies that we work for, because most of the time we don't care. But you have a situation here where not only do you get to converse with the CEO, COOs, and all of the top leaders of the company, you are actually able to build your network right here with us, because we're right here with you. We are here to make sure that you succeed. Fortress has a model that we hadn't used in a while, but we're going to have to start revisiting this more often. We have this thing, this belief of no member left behind, but we can only help you if you allow yourself to be helped. If you're coachable, if you're positive, if you like helping other people, then you have the help of me. You have the help of Andy Salandi. You have the help of Dawood, of Novak, of Onika, of Luther Floyd, of Cecil, of Liz, of Ethel, all of these leaders, Sonia Adams. I mean, Sonia and Troy are building a tremendous team in Fortress. They just got involved. So if you are here as a guest of them, I promise you, you have great leadership to look up to. I talk to them all the time. So I'll help them when they need help, and they'll help you when you need help. So what else can I say? We want to change the world. How can we do it? We can do it if we work together collectively as one unit. Be on the same page, move together, work together, think together, build together. If we do that, Fortress will become a household name overnight. And you think right now with us entering 60 countries or something, that will be nothing, because we will start to infiltrate every single country on the planet. Everybody will be talking about Fortress. Everybody will want to be a part of Fortress. And what did it cost you? $10 a month? No, you do not have to pay $99 or $100 or $500 for this opportunity. All you have to do is believe in yourself, trust that what we're telling you is true. For one, we've been around for a while. We're not going anywhere. And understand that this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. This is something that we're going to do for the rest of our lives. For the rest of my life, I will be trying to help you change your life and change your children's lives and change your children's lives. Because guess what? Yes, we're building generational wealth because Fortress is willable. So, Fortress members and guests, I am speaking to you from complete sincerity when I tell you, you're not going to find another company like Fortress, because some people unfortunately are greedy, and we're not. We're here to help you build. So at this moment, if we have guests who have never heard this before, I will take some questions from guests. Now, I know I have members on here that probably have questions, but what I really want to do is address any questions that a guest may have. And if you are a guest and you want to become a part of our family and you don't have a question, just go ahead, log off, go to the website of the person who had you look at this presentation and become a Fortress member. We are here for you. We will help you. We want to help you grow. That is our cause, that is our commitment, and that is our promise to you. So with that, I will take questions from any guest. And Andy, if you see someone put their hand up or I miss someone, you can acknowledge them so that we can get their question in. But really, I see we have Nathan. So let's unmute Nathan. Hold on one second. Hold on, Nathan. It's asking me to ask you to unmute. You have to unmute yourself. You're still not unmuted, Nathan.
How about now?
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Luther Floyd brought me in. It's my frat brother. And he, for a whole year, he was trying to get me into Fortress. And in our fraternity, we have a 3-link. And in our 3-link, it was like why, how, and what. Now, people don't do what you do, they do why you do it. And like, for instance, Martin Luther King did the I Have a Dream speech at the Washington Monument in DC. Did they come for themselves? No, did they come for Martin Luther King? No, they came for themselves. So basically, Luther basically reminded me of our frats Edens. And then I totally understood, because I knew this wasn't a pyramid, because I Googled pyramid, and pyramid says it builds wealth. And at the top, it's only one person, but a matrix spreads wealth. So then I finally got it, what this was basically all about. And I have a 10,000 database of hairdressers. I'm gonna stay in my lane, and it's called Shop Talk Millennium 2020 with Fortress. And I'm so happy that Luther broke me down finally, so I can, because I realized that Fortress is going my way, not in my way. It's a total different. So yeah, I'm real fortunate, and I'm happy to be here, and I look forward to doing great things.
All right, welcome aboard. Do we have any other guests that have any questions? And you may have to unmute yourself. Let's see, Ron. Ron, you'll have to unmute yourself.
Hi, good afternoon. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I hear you now.
Right. I have one question. I believe in Fortress when I was introduced to Fortress. I believe for what it's now and for the future. I think I came in under Miss Onika, which is very well. She always prompt me. But my question to you is mostly about your website. How do you get on a small entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur? And I'd like to get some of from what you offer besides not besides, including the referrals. I love to have with my own website for the products to get on. And I'm from the Caribbean, so I'm seeing a lot of restrictions or mandatory, but it's more for the states. Could you help me out with that?
All right, so you were kind of breaking up, but were you asking me how can you purchase our products or can you sell your own products?
Could I sell my own products on your website? And do you have where when the supplier or the merchant, as you have it, put up their products, do you have a way for us in the Caribbean to put up the products? Because right now the website only has for, I think, outside of America. Are you hearing me well?
No, absolutely. We're looking for people to post products that are in the Caribbean. So if you're in the Caribbean, just go into the back office, go into your library, go under member tool and fill out the product submission form. We will then put your product in the Caribbean marketplace. So we're looking for that. So I look forward to seeing your products and posting.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I'll talk to Anika for the rest because I'm getting sorry, but I'm having a little restriction in posting up because it asks me for certain things that the Caribbean doesn't have.
Okay,
only the states have.
It won't restrict you. Just put anything in that box. For instance, if it asks for a zip code, just put 5 1s. Just put something in the box. It doesn't have
okay.
to be.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Good night.
You're welcome.
Hi, good night.
Hello.
Okay, I have a question. So for us in the Caribbean, we can't validate the Fortress MasterCard. Is anything being done to assist those in the Caribbean who want to get a MasterCard?
We are working on that every single day. I have multiple team members trying to solve the issue of getting a working debit card in the Caribbean. So hopefully we'll have an answer for that soon, but it's something we work on every single day.
Okay, another question. The dollar store, how do we access the dollar store?
By just going to the classified ads and clicking the dollar stores in the classified ads. So just go to the classified ads and
but yes, okay, so when you check out, they ask for username and password. The Fortress username and password won't work. So how am I gonna get my discounts if I can't link it back to Fortress?
Okay, so you can submit that in a ticket, but there aren't any Fortress discounts on the dollar store. The dollar store that's a member product on the classified ads. So you don't sign into that with your Fortress account. Anything in the classified is member driven only.
Healy.
Yes.
Alden Wilson here.
Hey, Alden.
In the dollar store, you get tokens also, which could be considered your discount.
Okay.
Anyone your secret, but you should listen to Mrs. Refugio. You have to at least tell compared to the truth. No.
And good. We've had some guests on who heard enough and they started to join.
This would probably sound foolish to you, but I
Do we have any other questions from guests about anything they heard tonight?
I got a question.
Go right ahead.
When's the next training?
The next training?
Yes.
There is a training 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is in your back office, and it's called Basic Training Video. Because basically everything I said tonight, we've said multiple times, and we have multiple videos. Even webinar is very similar to this. The 4-hour webinar that everybody's referring to is right here in your back office. But we are going to have more live webinars.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm in Rochester, New York, and I'm planning on doing a presentation for a very large church tomorrow. Do you have any advice how to sign up? Because I know you need to be signed up 3 direct. Should I do it on paper first with them?
I wouldn't do it on paper first. If you're talking about the sign-up process,
yes.
You don't have to do it on paper first. What you do is you sign up. 9 times out of 10, if he or she is interested, you sign them up.
Yeah, she's already signed up.
Okay. So what you then should do is just start letting everybody join under the pastor. Don't try to overshoot, because what will happen if everybody signs up for the pastor, everybody's got to funnel into all of the open spots. So there are some people who are going to have a large network immediately, but they will still need personally sponsor their own people to benefit from it. If you try to structure a church by 3 people and then putting 3 more people and then putting 3 to qualify everybody, it usually turns into a big mess, and you don't want that. I've seen it happen in the past. It's best to just let everybody go into the pastor, but everybody still has to get their own 3 people.
Okay.
There's
okay.
an echo and you cannot hear properly.
Yeah, somebody's is loud.
Got real bad feedback.
It's from that 158 number. 585-202.
Can you mute that number?
There you go.
Okay, fine. We'll do it your way.
All right.
Kelly, this is Troy. Could I just say something to the person who asked about training?
Sure.
We are live on Facebook every night, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are live doing an introduction to Fortress. That's 5 days a week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're getting ready to add a couple of more live sessions to that. We did a marathon last weekend, Labor Day weekend, and we got over 3,000 views of the Fortress presentation. So I just wanted to offer that. Also, we do new rep training live and ongoing rep training live every Monday night and every Thursday night, and everybody is welcome to join in with us because we're all one big family and we're here to help everybody. So very easily, if you can remember bit.ly/Fort meeting. That's bit.ly/Fort meeting. We're live there just for training every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. So please feel free to bring your team members to sign in with us because we are stronger together. And I just wanted to kind of throw that out.
All right. And I also want to thank the people that are answering questions in the chat. Some people are asking questions in the chat, and members are just stepping up, answering the questions. That's teamwork. We're the ants.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Go right ahead.
And I'm a guest. I have not signed up with Fortress. And I've been contemplating this for the last 3 weeks, except there are some issues that I'm not clear on yet. am hoping I can get some clarification on them. And that's with the website and the products. And I don't yet understand how that works. Does it work where you provide your own products, you put them on the website, you provide your own warehousing, your own shipping, and so forth for these products? Because I'm not looking at this so much as to purchase and get the discounts, although I know that that is valuable, but I'm looking more to do the sales part of it and to provide products more, like drop shipping kind of basis, and to really move some products through the site. So how does that work?
All right, so you broke up a lot, but I can tell you the best thing for you to do is go into your back office and go in your library and watch the basic training video. I cover that extensively on how you upload and sell your own products. And understand, because some people think that you have to be able to sell products. But you don't. Do we have any other questions?
Mr. Maury.
Yes.
Shahid Wiles, Philadelphia. I have two gentlemen on the line from Kenya, Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And they were basically having issues with like their credit cards.
Correct.
And I already shared with them and cleared up the issue with the Social Security card. Mm-hmm. Because they don't have Social Security over in Kenya.
Thank you, but I'm doing of interference on my line, but I did hit the beginning of the show.
So I basically
Hey, you muted, Mr. Wiles.
I didn't do it, someone else did. But with the Social Security, that's taken care of. But with the credit cards, they was having issues with the credit card.
Right. So just like with the Caribbean, we're looking for ways to make being paid and paying commissions easier. And so it's requiring that we do a lot of research trying to find payment systems that work in your respective regions. Now, what we do like is if in your area, you guys have a way that you exchange money. For instance, here we use Cash App a lot. We use Cash App, Zelle, a lot of different apps. If there's a particular app that you guys use to exchange money, let us know about it, because I would then probably be able to download the app via VPN and exchange money with you all the same way we would with Cash App. So if you're in a different country and you hear this, if you guys have a method of payment that you use to pay each other or send each other payments, however, let us know and we'll see if we can implement it.
Thank you, sir. I'll pass that on.
All right.
Hello, everyone. My name is Samuel from Kenya. Thank you, Said, for...
Hello?
This is my friend from Kenya.
Yeah. So my question is, you have said you have products that can be selling, that you can make.
I can't hear them.
Yeah, you have the product.
Come a little closer to your mic. We can barely hear you.
Okay. So in the meeting, you have said you have products that team members can be selling. So my question was, how can we get those products in Kenya?
He was asking in reference towards the products, and he was wondering how can they get it over in Kenya.
Well, right now we don't have products that we ship to Kenya, but as members come in from Kenya, hopefully someone in that region has products that we can add that can be sold and shipped in Kenya or anywhere in Africa for that matter, anywhere in the world. Currently, we have very, very few products that we do ship internationally, but the customs and the shipping is so high, I don't even promote it because it's just not worth it. So as we start to populate more products from the different areas, that's what we'll do. But I'll go back to how we started this conversation. You're not going to change your life selling products. I promise you. It's a wonderful concept and a wonderful thought to be able to put your products on, but ask yourself one question, whatever you saw, are you selling Lamborghinis or Ferraris? How are you going to change your life? How many of whatever product you carry is going to change your life? How many do you have to sell? 10,000. If you got a product and you sold 10,000 of them at $2 a piece, you just made $20,000 one time. We want people to focus on changing your lives, your family's lives, and helping the world. And we do that by working together collectively, finding 3 like-minded people. The products are going to be taken care of. We're constantly looking for drop shippers who can put products here and there. But you all know the world is saturated with products. They're everywhere. And companies like Amazon, the CEO and his friends, they get rich. The people who sell products on Amazon, they do so when they get home from work. So what we're trying to do is help you not even have to worry about that process. Do we want you to ultimately upload products? Yes. But your main focus should be financially freeing yourself. And we just laid out a model on how you can do that.
Get 3 and find 3 like.
Hello, this is Mary. How you doing?
Whoever said that, absolutely.
Yes.
Go right ahead, Mary.
Yes, I'm talking about the young lady that's having the church meeting tomorrow. I will be assisting her and getting the people in. And I was wondering, is there going to be a way that it can be marked in the corporate to qualify the people as they're coming in so they will not miss any of their downline dollars?
Well, I don't get that.
Okay, they have to be qualified and marked qualified to be able to start receiving commission.
Correct.
So once a person get 3, it takes a little while to get that qualification marked in their back office. So I was wondering, is there some kind of way that there could be noted that this group is doing a church and there will be many that's getting qualified tomorrow, the next day, and whatsoever? Is there some kind of way?
Yes. Lately, I've been watching the qualifications take place within 24 hours. In the rare event that someone is just a straight up recruiter and they're about to just put in people right away, the moment they get their 3rd person in, just submit a ticket and ask that they be upgraded so that they can get upgraded instantly. And even if they don't get upgraded instantly, some of you may have noticed and you may not. This is something that we just do automatically. I go back and recalculate. And when I say the computer, I tell the computer to go back and recalculate the commissions so that they get paid for all of those people. Even though it may not show up in their first few days, it does show up in their commissions check because we want everybody to get their money.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, could you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, this is Debbie. I wanted to ask a question for one of the guests that I brought on the line. And her question was, she would like to see some of what the products look like that she's going to be getting when she does join. Is that possible?
Absolutely. She can go to the website and browse the store all day.
To which website?
Your website.
Oh,
like
I I'm also a guest. I'm actually Jacqueline Burgess' guest too.
Oh, okay.
So, but we have a couple of people who is on just trying to get more information before we sign up.
Okay. So yeah, you can go to fortressnetworkllc.com, or you can go to your sponsor's website. I will go to your sponsor's website, click on store, and you can browse all of the products. But once again, let me reiterate. Let's say you go to the store and you don't see anything you like. You go to the store, you say, oh, well, they don't have anything I'm interested in. Okay, get it from somewhere else. Are you interested in becoming financially independent? That's
Right.
gonna always be my.
Well, we're interested also in the products as well. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I just tell people, just don't be discouraged if you go into the store and you don't see what you're looking for.
Okay.
Because you know we're still populating the products. We're gonna add products every single day. But what we have right now is a way to get people out of financial distress.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I see we have.
Can you give the link again where I'm supposed to go and look for the store? Fortress Network what? LLC?
Yes, fortressnetworkllc.com.
LL?
Yes, LL, Larry.
Oh, LLC Network.
But if you are a guest, you probably have your sponsors.
I'm a guest.
Yeah, the person who referred you, they have a link, and you should go to their link just in case you decide to become a member, or when you decide to become a member, you can click right there on join us so that you know you're signing up under the person who invited you.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Kelly, this is Luther. This is Luther. I just want to add something to the people that, you know, what you said, looking at the products that we have on Fortress or what have you. You know, people remember when Amazon got started, all they had were books. They had books in July of 1994 when they got started selling books out of Jeff Bezos' garage. Now look at what Amazon has. Okay, now we're like Amazon in the fact that we do have products and services, but keep in mind that this is only in just a membership club that pays. That's all it is, a membership club. Plain and simple.
And I'm going to reiterate that over and over and over again. We have to work together collectively as a unit, and we have to keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate Fortress. Don't turn this into a college course that you feel you have to learn before you can actually succeed, because you may have 3 like-minded people sitting in your phone right now, sitting at home, asking themselves, what am I going to do in this COVID situation? And you hesitate to call them, but guess what? They're sitting in somebody else's phone as well who calls them. And that person could be me. That person could be Andy. Because guess what? At the time Andy came into Fortress, Andy wasn't in anything at the time. Somebody called him. It was a Kerr. And now he's the COO of the company. So you just never know who that next person is going to be that could just, you know, change your life and change the world.
I have a question.
Go right ahead.
So once you fill up your 9 lines and you believe in the whole process of being able to help people and you don't want to stop helping people, what do you do after that?
Okay. So Tink is now making $40,000 a month. Why did I say $40,000 a month, Tink? Because when you fill up a network, you get a $10,000 monthly bonus. So you're roughly making $39,523 every single month. We'll call it $40,000 a month. Now, Tink, what you can do is you can start an LLC, register for a business. It's free. Take your LLC and join under somebody who's on your 9th level. Now, not only are you helping regenerate the network, you've started a completely new network that you can fill up all over again, that you can take and now get to the point of earning nearly $80,000 a month. And there's no limit to how many times you can do that. So this is how we're going to help each other. You know what happens in pyramid schemes? They bottom out And that's where the problem starts. The people on the bottom never get paid. But in Fortress, all you have to do is just go join under someone in that 9th level. Guess what? If everybody on the 8th level, when they bottom out, come right back in under somebody who was on their 9th level, now the whole thing just starts all over again. We're washing each other. We're helping each other. That concept is left most people, but imagine what we could do if we brought this concept back into human existence.
That's beautiful.
Hi.
Excuse me. Hi, Akili. Can the lady who said they have training on Facebook weekly slowly or type that address back for us, please?
Troy, if you will, tap that in the chat just in case anybody wants to get that information.
Hi, good night. Hello, good night. Are you
Hello.
hearing me?
Yes.
Good night. My question is, I joined Fortress, but I am not a rep as yet. I have 2 people. One of my person got 1 person underneath her. I want to know, will I still get paid for that?
Once you get 1 more person, you have to have 3 personally sponsored people in order to get paid. So
okay, so as soon as I get that 1 person, then I'm gonna get paid, right?
correct, you'll become qualified, and now you're earning income, and you get paid.
Another question. People wants to know how do they calculate if they're buying something from off my website?
If someone is buying something off of your website and they're not a member, there's nothing for them to calculate. They'll just pay the displayed price. Now, members wouldn't buy from your website, they would buy from their own website, and they would receive the discount. And if you want to know what that discount is, if you're a member and you go into the store through your back office, you will see 2 prices. The price with the line slash through it is the regular price, and you would pay that discounted price. But you can only see that if you go through your back office.
Okay, so if that person want to purchase that, wants me to purchase it off of my website for them,
okay,
how do I calculate it?
Okay, so what you would then do is go into your back office and go to the store through your back office, and you will automatically pay the discounted price, and you'll see the 2 different prices. You can calculate it with a calculator, or you can just do it in your head. It may say that the regular price is $50, but your price is $46.95. So it's different prices. I mean, different products carry different discounts.
Okay, well, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. So it will be like 7 to 1, right?
I don't know the conversion, but I believe it's
Yeah, you can check it like that. Sorry to interject.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, I'm a Fortress member. I'm quite new, and I have a question. The person who signed me up advised me that I can only share my website link if somebody is ready to register. I just need some clarity on that, because a lot of them always ask me, how can I sign up? And I'm afraid to just give them the link when they're not ready to sign up.
You should give everybody your link.
Okay.
Give everybody your link.
Thank you.
Put it on a helicopter and have it fly across the sky. Everybody should have your link.
Okay, thank you.
I have another question. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
I have about A couple of people behind me, but they are business or let me see. Yes, they have small businesses, and we and myself are more interested in the products part. We know the referral is guaranteed because of how we're working. But do you have? I was watching the website and going through and asking the person who bring me in. She said to ask you directly. Regional, where I see you have a part on the website mark regional, meaning it doesn't go, even if everybody internationally sees it, but we could sell only in our country or through the Caribbean. Do you have that on the website, or we have to state it?
No, what happens is if a product is listed in the regional section, anybody can still buy it. They just have to understand that they will probably have an extremely high shipping charge and customs. I'm marking stuff regional so that people can avoid those issues. But it's not going to restrict anybody from buying your products.
Okay. Understood.
Okay. These are some great questions. Keep them coming.
Sorry again. I just composing myself with questions. The website that when you pay, I'm a fairly new person, sorry about that. So that's why I'm asking so much questions one after the other. The website, when you get it, how do your guests, which is your customers, not members, because we have members, the customers could pass through to see it without joining? Because I have one or two people I know what I told them about, yes, I'll be having a website. You don't, and I was telling them about it, and they're more into shopping, not joining. How do I give them the website link in order for them to see the products that we have there?
Yes, you give them your website link, and they can just go on your site and just shop. Now, if they're in Trinidad as well, right now there won't be much for them to shop for, but we're trying to change that. So right now, the shopping is pretty much good for the people in the U.S. 99.9% of the products that we have are in the U.S. We do have a few products that have been listed from the Caribbean and Africa, but most of the products are still United States based.
Illy, if I can just jump in, we did create the Caribbean marketplace though, so that folks in the Caribbean, Trinidad and all the other islands could submit, members who have their local products can submit it to corporate, and they'll be listed in the Caribbean marketplace. So now those products that are available without having to be shipped from the US and through customs can then be readily available locally in the Caribbean marketplace. So we have created that, and that's on the website, and that will be populated with new businesses as they come online.
Thank you. Do you have a way for, sorry about that. Do you have a way where, thank you, do you have a way where when you go to the back office, if you do go to the front, could you see what the customers is seeing, like somebody who come to buy? Because I'm just seeing the website with our Fortress logos and all what we have available on Fortress, but for the members' website itself, do they see what the customer is seeing when they go to shop, or do they have to go through a different channel?
And it's legal.
You won't see what your customers looked at. You will only see what they purchased. But you won't see everything that they browse.
No, not in that sense. I wasn't seeing the front. You see, like how I will go on Fortress and I would see the lovely polos and everything like that. I was asking in that sense, when the person go on the website as a customer, that they will be able to see it like that. I'm just seeing Fortress up front. Or do they?
Yes. The replicated website is exactly like the corporate site.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, this is Pastors Children, William Martin, in Grand Rapids. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I finally learned how to get in to chime in. So what I was trying to find, this is a great a wonderful expression that you're doing here, and I really appreciate it. I got to go do my prayer line on Facebook Live, but I was trying to find out, is there a phasing in on the Cash App card to the Juice card? Because nothing has really happened on my Juice card.
Have you activated your Juice card?
Yes, I've activated it,
And have you chosen it as a payout method?
I had to do that too.
Yeah, yeah. See, once you choose it, if you were getting paid on Cash App in the past, you're going to continue to get Cash App. If you want your money to go to your juice card, just go into your back office under your wallet and change your payout preference to debit card, to Fortress debit card.
Oh,
And then all of your commissions would then go to your Fortress debit card.
that's weird.
And I suggest that to everybody who has the Fortress debit card, because there is proof and concept. Someone says Fortress is a pyramid scheme, it doesn't work. Bust out your MasterCard. Is MasterCard going to work with a pyramid scheme?
No. Okay. Yeah, I love the meeting, and I think it's really good that people are getting to express themselves, and you're bringing information and light to us. That's really good. We thank you for what you're doing, and that God created you to do. Thank you.
Keely, I'd like you to, I don't know if you want to share it now, but since so many folks are still so excited about leveraging the Facebook platform for even this webinar tonight is streaming on Facebook Live. You and I have had our personal conversations about social media and what it's doing to members in terms of the monetization of human beings. We have our Fortress Connect in the back office, but we also creating the Fortress Connect social media site, holler any other major social media company out there. Do you want to touch on that so that all members, you talk about changing the world, you've been educating people tonight on the power of the community that we build in, the financial ecosystem, the 3x9. Luther keeps saying it, a simple membership program that pays. The social media piece, a critical piece, Akili, for me, because I heard a former member, not a former member, I heard a member earlier talk about some stuff that we did on Facebook and 3,000 views. My question will simply be, how many of those became Fortress members? So I'm not concerned with the views. I'm concerned with the growth of everybody's membership. And I think we're addressing that with a Fortress Connect. We care to say anything now, or is it too early? But I really think we have to redirect our members even on that level if we're going to be successful in Fortress.
Okay. So as a lot of you know, we currently have Fortress Connect in our back office, but it is in its infancy stage. Right now, you can't do much. You can go on there, you can talk to each other and post pictures and so forth. But I'm very, very close to putting the final touches on the actual Fortress Connect that we're going to release to the entire world, and it will rival any social site out there. It will put Twitter and Instagram to shame. Its biggest competitor would be Facebook, but it does even more than Facebook. And you guys will see it soon. It's something I've been working on for a while. I'm just finishing it up. And as soon as I get it on there, you can now go and tell everybody, Fortress members or not, they should come over to Fortress Connect, because now once they're here, this will be a community of everybody. People will be on here talking about regular stuff. And I'm not going, just like Facebook and some of the other companies, I'm not going to censor what people talk about. I'm not going to say you can't vote for Donald Trump, you can't vote for Joe Biden. If you want to say that, you say it. But guess what? They're going to also hear from people like myself and Andy and Fortress leaders who are talking about building community. And now, a lot of you have 5,000 Facebook friends, but you're not getting $5,000 a month. We're going to help you convert your friends on Fortress Connect to becoming Fortress members that you can get paid off of. You know what? Everybody loves philanthropy. Everybody loves, some people cried when LeBron went and opened up a school for kids. People love when multimillionaires and billionaires donate money to charities and organizations, because a lot of us, it's just part of us. We feel that way. But you do know you do not have to be a multimillionaire to participate in philanthropy. Finding 3 people and introducing them to Fortress is philanthropy, because you're helping them and they will help people and we will help people. So look, don't wait to become a billionaire before you can give back to the world. We can do it right now. And excuse me, I struggle with the word philanthropy.
Got a question.
All right.
Hello?
Ahead. Yes.
Okay. Can out-of-pocket money be added to the debit card?
Yes. Yes. Your debit card is a walking bank account. And Andy, just explain, because you're so eloquent with explaining the benefits of that debit card.
Yeah, the debit card comes with your own routing number and your own bank account number, and you can transfer, you can add to it. I mean, it's a very, very, apart from receiving the Fortress commission, there's a lot of usability. You can connect it to Apple Pay. I mean, it's really a powerful, powerful card, and we were just very disappointed that the international folks have not been able to activate their debit cards, because we did mail some all overseas with the expectation that the entire Fortress community can use them. So, but for the U.S., if you're in the U.S., you can add money to your card. You can make payments from your card. It is a mobile bank. You know, it's a bank in your hand. Powerful tool.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Go right ahead.
I live in the Caribbean. When I earn money from Fortress, can I send it to another jurisdiction, say the US of A, as opposed to getting my money in the Caribbean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you wanted to do that, you can do it through direct deposit. You can use Zelle. You can even do Cash App. Like, for instance, if you know someone in the United States, they can set up Cash App, and then we just make all of your payments to that Cash App to somebody that you know and trust that way.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm in the Caribbean, Trinidad to be exact. How do I join? What do I don't have a credit card for payment and so on. What do I do?
So your only option, so if you have no credit card, it will be kind of challenging. But I was going to say, you can prepay for a membership through the store, but you would still need a credit card.
The person that invited you, ma'am, the person that invited you to come on this webinar, if they're a member, they must have had their credit card to join. Without a credit card, our suggestion is buy a 3-month membership. The person that's sponsoring you can get a 3-month membership. We have 3, 6, and 12. And that gives you 3 months of membership to get yourself positioned as a member, get qualified, and start earning commissions that will offset the cost of your membership, and it will negate the need to have a card as you continue to build a business, because we've set up as of the end of August, or the end of July, sorry, the fact that your commissions can now offset your $10 membership without having the need to have a card on file. So at this point, that is the way to navigate getting started without the card. You have to, talk to the person that's bringing you on board and see if they're willing to purchase a membership with their card to bring you on as a new member. And then that's the last time the card will be used. You can continue to build.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I have another question.
Hello?
Yes, go right ahead.
Hi. I also use a debit card. My account was actually suspended after I had my 3 people under me. When I put the money on the debit card and tried to make the payment, I'm not sure where the money went. I tried going to the bank to find out if you all actually took the money from the debit card to make the payment towards the account, but my account still seems suspended. I know I had some problems with the debit card before because my son actually
downloaded some apps. So I'm not sure if the money came off the credit card from his doing, but my question is, how long will your account stay suspended for? Yeah.
Okay, so if the money had come off the card, your account would have activated immediately. So more than likely, the Fortress didn't successfully process the $10. As far as it being suspended, we don't have a timeline on it. We don't cancel suspended accounts. We only cancel accounts if you call in and ask to have your account canceled. So if it's suspended, you don't have to worry about being deleted or losing your place.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi, I have a question.
Oh. Hello.
Hi.
How do you deal with recalcitrant members who stop paying? Because when you stop paying, then you affect the people that's in your group, do you?
Yes. Yeah. You lose $1 from that person. If a
so
person,
you have to go out there now and get somebody else to replace them.
If it's one of your 3 people, yes, because you have to always have 3 active,
people,
personally sponsored people.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question.
Right ahead.
Can I add to that one?
Let me take her question, Charlie. Let me take the next person's question right quick.
I know this is it's been spoke on a whole lot, but I would like to know, how does this actually work? One more time.
Fortress?
Yes.
Okay, you're a guest, I'm assuming.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so basically, Fortress is a 3x9. When you introduce 3 people into Fortress, you become qualified, and you receive $1 from every person who comes in after that. So on your first level, when you bring in 3 people, you'd be making $3. When the 3 people that you brought in go out and bring in 3 people, you would now be making $9 on your second level for a total of $12. This goes down 9 levels. As 3 people continue to get 3 people, you have the potential earnings of $29,523 every single month. Now, if you make it to that level, you'll receive an additional $10,000 bonus. But you do not have to get to that level before you start earning money. If you're looking to make a car payment or you're looking to pay mortgage, you literally can do that by simply getting 3 people who get 3 people who get 3 people who get 3 people who get 3 people, and now you're paying a lot of your bills. So it's a very, very simple concept that I'll reiterate. You don't have to put a whole lot of thought and a whole lot of training into. It's just a very, very simple concept. It's literally people helping people.
We're making money off of the $10 that off of the members who are coming in under us, correct?
Correct.
And so the products are not necessarily needed. The products aren't necessarily needed. We can go to the products, but it's more about having more people with you than it is the products.
That's the quickest way, because understand that the membership is a product. Fortress, that's one thing that people get mixed up sometimes. We sell Fortress as a company. We sell memberships the same way Costco sells memberships, and Costco memberships cost. Amazon sells memberships, Netflix sells memberships. Basically, when you sell a Fortress membership, you're earning 10%. You make $1 off of every membership you sell, and then on top of that, as your network grows, you're earning 10% from every membership that sells. So our number 1 product is our membership that we sell, and then of course we have thousands of other products that you also earn commissions off of.
Thank you. 10-4.
You're welcome.
Good night. A question. Good night.
I'll go right ahead.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am from Trinidad, and I also have a what is called a skybox, with a Miami address. So can I purchase stuff from my website and send it to that Miami address so that my shipping company will ship it to me in Trinidad?
Absolutely. We're encouraging that for people in Trinidad who want to purchase products, is to use the skybox. Because then you'll pay the regular US shipping fee, and then whatever happens between your skybox and you, that's between you guys.
Hi, guys. One more question. Can I ask one more question, please?
Go right ahead.
Another question was a suggestion. And from the apparel store, is it possible to put up a size chart so you know exactly what size you're buying and not make mistakes and have to, well, I don't, it will be difficult to return.
That's a good idea. I will do that. I'll make sure I get that up tomorrow. Let me make a note.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a question for you. This is Peter from Minnesota.
Go ahead, Peter.
My sister spoke to you just now. She said she didn't have a debit card or credit card. And I am in Minnesota, and maybe I can, you were saying that someone can pay maybe through me, pay a few months in advance for her. She's not a member yet, but I'm guessing I could do that.
You absolutely can do that. And here's something else you could do. You can activate a Fortress debit card for her. You get the card.
Okay.
Activate the card, send it to her, and then we load all of her commissions on that card. Now she's in Trinidad using the Fortress debit card as number, because the card works anywhere in the world. It just can't be activated anywhere in the world.
Okay, we both not members yet. I'm guessing she's going to become one pretty soon, and then myself. So that sounds like a plan, I guess.
Yeah, that would work. That would work out really good. As a matter of fact, more people can do that. If you have family or friends in the U.S., you can have them activate a Fortress debit card for you.
Peter, we have a rule. If you stay on this call for more than an hour, you have to join. So
you're a member. Peter,
okay.
You're a member.
Just so you know.
I have a question. I'm calling from New Jersey. I have my sister living in the Dominican Republic and my brother. So if I want to put them to the business to join me, but how can they build their business over there? Because I don't know if you already have that in DR. How can you help me to build that business there? Because I have 2 in Dominican Republic and 1 in Haiti. So I want all of them to join the business. So how that can work for me. I don't mind paying for my sister and my brother, but if they want to invite other people over there to join the business, how is it going to work for them? Because they have different currency.
Okay, so they can have different currency, because when we send money to them, it will be converted to their currency automatically. The issue comes down to how can they pay their membership. If they can order from Amazon, typically they can join Fortress. So all they have to do is have some type of way to pay for their membership, and you could build a business anywhere in the world.
Akili, there's already members in the Dominican Republic and Haiti.
Oh, see, look at there. And let's just acknowledge Rosemary Roberts. We have the UK in the house. Hey, Rosemary, how you doing?
Hey.
UK.
Beautiful. I'm wonderful. And I just wanted to ask one question. Can the MasterCard be activated in the UK?
I'm not sure. I have to get a list of all of the countries that it can be activated in. I know Andy and I was talking about it earlier, and he's gonna place a call.
Well, I'm looking for someone to help me activate one of my cards. I might go to Akir or Jamil, but anybody, I welcome anybody to activate from the US my card, so I can just change it all around real quick.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure Akir or Jamil will do that. Absolutely.
Yes.
I have a question. Hello?
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay. Is there anywhere to go? I'm new to the business also, but is there anywhere we can go to see what countries the business is in now, currently?
We haven't listed it just because that would be a major undertaking.
Okay.
But here's what I can tell you.
Yes, sir.
As long as they can make a payment, that country can come in. So you shouldn't even worry about if somebody's already in wherever. Just put them in. If you can get them in, put them in, and you be the father or the mother of that country.
Understood. Thank you very much.
I know Rosemary is the first person in the UK because I remember the day she joined.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, good night.
Hi, this is Sita from New York.
Good night.
Today.
Hello.
Hi, I have two questions. One is, I hear you was explaining how to onboard a church, but there was so much echoing. I couldn't get the details. Can you repeat that?
Yes. The best way to sign up a church is to sign up the pastor and then let all of the members sign up under the pastor. Unless, let's say it's a family, a mother, father, and so forth. The mother or father could join and then the spouse join under that person. But in the event that everybody's scattered, they should all join under the pastor. It keeps the confusion down, and it's just a better way to build it, because a lot of times when you do that, they're doing this for fundraising. And as long as everybody has the mentality that they can go out and get their own 3 people, the church is going to benefit big time from the members joining. Now, as everybody start to bring in their 3 people, that is going to benefit the church, but the members themselves are also benefiting because everybody's growing an organization. So once again, let all of the members join under the pastor, but in the event that it's a family, then I believe that the spouses and grown children should join under the mother or the father.
Thank you, that. And another thing, I wanted to know, can you have 2 membership at the same time, or can you change sponsor?
You can definitely have 2 memberships at the same time. We don't encourage changing sponsors. If you're going to have 2 memberships at the same time, they should be, one should be on your social security number or an EIN, or they both can be on on different EINs. But don't put them on the same, don't put both on the same social and on the same EIN if you're in the United States.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes. Go right ahead.
Hello. Oh yeah. Okay. This is Paige from Fortress Believers. Look, in reference to signing up a church, I think it's better to sign up the church instead of the pastor, because the pastor could leave, but the church is going to stay.
Well, I'm kind of saying the same thing. I mean, it's whatever you know, however you guys want to do that. Whoever's who's ever at the top. So if the church is an organization itself,
the church is always at the top.
Okay, well then in that case, yeah, you're right. You sign up the church, and then the pastor can sign up under the church.
The money's going to stay at the church.
The what?
Then you sign up the pastor.
Okay, well yeah, there you go. Just whoever or whatever is at the top should be the first one in. The pastor could be the church's first person, and then the deacon could be the church's second person, and so forth.
Whoever.
You can, yeah, whoever. You can, yeah, however you guys want to structure that. But I just say don't over structure. Don't start trying to make sure everybody's qualified by placing, because then you run into a big problem.
Right. No placement. Church first.
But there must be some number that has to be entered in place of EIN as for the church, right?
Yeah, well, the church would have its own EIN number.
It does. It does.
Right.
Hello.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. Please, I'll copy from Ghana, and I wanna ask that many people, in Ghana really want to join, but here's the case: they ain't got the Visa card or the MasterCard or something. So I want to ask that: is there any way to go by that?
Currently, no. As you know, we've been going over that. We're trying to find a way to make it easier for international members to become members. Right now, we have a lot of members in Ghana right now in Fortress, and I guess they just found a way to get a debit card somehow.
Oh, okay.
But Keely, this person that's asking the question, whoever invited them, if they're from Ghana, is in the business. So again, the temporary solution is that person who was able to sign up, purchase a membership, and allow someone without a card to get in, and then they can start generating an income to offset the need of a card. That's the solution.
Oh, okay.
Hello, guys.
Understood.
Good evening.
I have a question. Hello?
Yes.
Hi. What is the procedure in someone, well, I'm from Trinidad, someone like, let's say in the United States, applying for the Fortress debit card for me to use?
So if you're in the United States, you just go right into your back office, go into your library, go into member tools, and get the Fortress debit card. If you're international, you would need to get someone from the United States to do it for you, because currently we can't activate the cards outside of the U.S. I think there's a few other countries, right, Andy?
Yeah, but that's what she was asking Akili. How can someone in the U.S. activate it for her? But she's in Trinidad.
Oh, okay. So all they have to do is just, you can order the card. If they're not in Fortress, you can go into your back office and have the card sent to their address. When they receive the card, they'll activate the card in their name.
Okay.
And then they'll send you the card, and now you have possession of the card. It will be in their name, but you have possession of the card, and we'll load all of your money on that card.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question. I understand the concept of bringing in 3 people and getting paid $1 per person, and then they bring in 3 people and I get paid from what the people that they bring in. My question is there another way to earn through Fortress? If in case I bring in no one, do I get paid nothing at all at any point?
You can earn money by selling products. So if you never refer anyone to Fortress, you won't earn any money from the network or from the matrix. But if people go to your website and buy a product, you can earn money.
Okay. Then my next question is, am I allowed to import my own products onto my website? Products that, for instance, Fortress does not carry. Can I import any of my own products and sell them and earn money that way?
Yes, and we encourage it. You just fill out the product submission form, and we'll upload your products to the Fortress site. You can also put your products on the classified and sell products that way as well. So we're always trying to find a way to help you make the money.
And there is no limit on the price of the products. It could be big ticket items, small items, it doesn't matter.
That you broke up on that one. I didn't understand.
Big ticket items or small items, doesn't matter.
No, it does not matter.
And what would be the commission then on the product that I upload on my own to sell on my Fortress?
It's up to you. So for instance, if you had a product and you said you want $100 for the product, we may sell it for $115 and give you $100 when it sells. So you're going to get 100% of your asking price.
Okay, so Fortress has the option of changing the price. It's not the price that I ask, but the price that Fortress determines the product should be sold at.
Correct. That way, Fortress can make some money from the product, and other members that sell the product can make some money from the products. So for people who's listening, if you're uploading products, ask for a reasonable price. Don't ask for $50 for something that someone can find anywhere on the internet for $20, because when you ask for $50, Fortress may sell it for $60, but that product can still be found everywhere on the internet for 20. So you have to be mindful when uploading your products to know that we're gonna have to add something to it. And you also don't want to price yourself out of anybody saying, I'll never buy that from Fortress because I can buy it everywhere else half price.
So what control do I have to ensure that Fortress itself does not tag on an amount that's so high that it's prohibitive, or it makes it difficult for me to move the product?
That's not something that you control, but you can suggest. And then we'll determine whether or not that's a product that we want to sell for that amount. So if you're asking for an already maxed out price, we may list it or we may not, but we have to add something on it because once you put that product in the store, other members will be able to sell it. And members want to sell products that they can make a profit off of, or they can make a commission off of. So we have to tack something on top of it so that we can stay with our integrity of offering discount on products.
So if a member sells one of my products, does that member get a commission off of my sale or off of the addition that Fortress has added to my price?
Off of the addition. You're going to get what you ask for. If you say you want $100, you're going to get $100. Now, let's say you had a product that was worth $300 and you say you want $100, you're going to get $100 and that member could make something off of $200. So we just, it's
okay.
But for information on that, watch the basic training video. There's a lot of information on uploading products and all of these questions we're getting right here.
Really, if I can say something as we close, I know we went over, we said we're not going to make it 5 hours. So
Can I just ask one question, please? I'm talking about the product. I have a boutique in my house. I had a brick and mortar, but had to, because of COVID and all that. But I have it. Can I still upload my products? How do you I'm gonna look at your video, but how do is that okay to do?
Yes, absolutely.
Do I take pictures of my things that I want to sell or upload?
Yes. So what you'll see is the product submission form, and on the form there'll be an area to upload pictures. Make sure the pictures.
Okay. Do I have to upload everything, or because I have a lot of stuff?
You got to upload whatever you want to sell.
Okay, I got you. So if I want to add to that, all I have to do is upload the picture of it.
Correct.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what I wanted to say, Keely, hold on a second, guys. I think we've gotten sidetracked again, and all the questions are about product and uploading product, Keely. The goal of this presentation tonight was to help every existing member and everyone else understand how to keep this simple and how to become successful as a Fortress member. And once again, if we deviate away from the game plan, a lot of folks have spent a lot of their life in network marketing and not been successful because they weren't given really the truth about how to build a business and be successful. They got caught up in this juice was going to transform people's life, and they're on auto ship and they're buying stuff that they couldn't afford to sustain and never made residual income, which was the promise. When we created this company, Akili, when you created this company and I joined you in corporate, the goal was to help people make money, and we're doing that. A lot of members are being successfully getting compensated, but we deviate away, whether it's the product, social media, the views, the likes. At the end of the day, people, if everybody on here who are members had everybody on their different levels qualified, they'll probably have 3 or 4 times the monthly income right now. That's not happening because of some of the stuff that's happening at the end of this call, where we're back to all about products and uploading products, which you said earlier. How much of that do you have to sell to get to $20,000 a month versus simply finding 3 like-minded people who've been displaced, who've been hurt in the marketplace from COVID-19? Charlie earlier said, it's not what's going on now, but the impact later on. And that's the real conversation. This is why I have a dislike for social media, because we all married to it, talking about the power of it, and we talk about how many views we get. But everybody on here have more than 3 friends on Facebook. How many of them have became Fortress members? If we continue to lose focus and want to focus on the wrong thing, a lot of people aren't going to be successful in Fortress, and then they might want to point fingers. The point is, find people who are looking for a way out and share the membership that pays and duplicate that in your team. That is the business, Akili. And I think, again, folks just want to keep asking. The product has no quote-unquote rejection to it, but it can get you broke. Buying and selling, because what of that are you going to do when people don't have money? The pandemic has caused people and companies are shutting down. So where we buy all these products with, and where is the money coming from? So why don't we generate the income and focus on how to do that and really build this business for what it's meant to be? In September, if folks get serious about what this is about, because as the leaders of Akili, we're not going to manipulate people. It's easier for you and I to say, yes, go ahead and buy products and get the margins, and we keep all the money, but that's not what this company is about. So I don't know, again, as we close, if we can, the whole goal of your call tonight was what you presented, but at the end, look at what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
There are some persons on tonight who are here for the first time. Could you somehow please show them the power of the 3 by 9?
Sure, I think you've done that. I think you've done that. It's hard sometimes without the visual, but again, I don't know if you can continue to, you said it a few times, you can say it again, just what this really was designed to do, I think is what she's asking.
Right.
May I make a suggestion? You can go to Fortress 29 and 9, and they can watch the whole presentation and see the 3 and 9 matrix as many times as they like. And there's probably 5 different people with live presentations that they can watch.
Yeah, but she just said it, folks on here right now. So I think Akili has done a masterful job. And as you close, Akili, I mean, I don't know how else you want to say it, but the power of 3 and what this was designed to really do and be built so that folks can really start making a real income every month.
Right.
I just want to, because I'm in Trinidad and I am a believer of Fortress, but as I'm approaching people, I mean, I was good all the time, and this Susu has come from out of nowhere and made the news and papers. Anything you all could give us, because I let them know all the time it's a legal company, we registered, and any information, a tidbit that I could get to work with, just say, listen, you can't, not out of the norm, because I'm telling them all the norm. Anything you advise, I will be very happy.
Well, I think we've offset Ms. Annette Sankar the question. And Jacinta, what you're asking is, we just talked about the Skybox. Order anything on the platform that you want if you have a Florida address, and it will be shipped to you and it will be in your hands. We'll order the Fortress corporate gear so that everybody who is skeptical could understand that this is a legitimate operation. The products are there, and because of the navigation of shipping and customs overseas, it may not get you direct, but for the folks in the Caribbean, they've all navigated that with a Skybox. Order a product, and it will get to Trinidad. And for those who are worried about the legitimacy side of the company, they can see something tangible that came from online, from the membership program that pays. What this call was about was to truly find like-minded people, because this is not a convincing business. Skeptic people, even when you show them a check, will still always be skeptic because our mindset is geared a certain way. But again, folks, what I asked Akili is to reiterate the question I was asked. There are new people on here. Just to close, how does 3 by 9 work? How do you build this? What do you focus on to be successful? And we can wrap up the meeting for tonight.
Right. So real quickly, the power of 3 by 9. literally means you only have to get 3 people one time. When those 3 people go out and get their 3 people, and those 3 people go out and get their 3 people, after 9 levels, you have a potential earning of $29,523. Why? Because you're earning $1 off of everyone who comes into your network. And that can happen with you only getting 3 people. Now, you can get 4 people, 5 people, or 10 people. And that just helps your network grow even faster. But we're using the model of 3 because it's simple. Everybody knows 3 people who can afford $10 a month. And if you go into it with that mentality and you look for people who think like you, who want the same things in life that you do, you can build a network. I've seen it happen multiple times in companies that cost far more than $10 a month. So you guys, we're going to end this call on this note. Let's be like-minded. Let's stick together. Let's work together. Let's build together. Let's change this world together. Let's set aside all of the differences that we have, whether it be politics or religion or whatever it is, because at the end of the day, we are all one part of this human race, and we can change our lives and our family lives if we do this one thing. Stay positive, focus on finding 3 like-minded individuals, and watch how our lives change. With that,
before we close, can I quickly run something by you? I'm Jeremy from Lagos, Nigeria. I sent a couple of emails to you, Mr. Kelly. I don't know if you got them, but it's about a payment solution that can really help the African sub-region. Yeah, we're all facing the same challenges getting people on these parts of the world. Yeah, we don't have the luxury of credit cards like you do in the United States and other parts of the world. We basically rely on debit cards, and most of the institutions don't even want to put their cards online. So it's been really difficult trying to get people to register because they can't pay with their cards. So I did a little bit of research. I am a web developer, so I've done a lot of payment integrations for brands and businesses down here, and we came up with Flutterwave. I sent their business overview to you. I don't know if I got the right email, but I believe I did. Mr. Mike Myers is aware of this, and a bunch of other guys down here too. I don't know, there are other things too that we can really integrate into the platform to help those of us in this part of the world. Flutterwave would allow people register without actually having a credit card, without a debit card. All they need to do is have a bank account.
You know what? I will look into Flutterwave for your region, because I did check out Flutterwave, but it would not work for the Caribbean, and that's why I didn't even pursue it any further.
But then it will work for the whole of Africa.
Yeah, so if it works for Africa, I will look again at it tomorrow. I was looking at it specifically at the time for the Caribbean, so I'll take another look tomorrow.
One more thing, can we have a Nigerian marketplace? Have a bunch of signees that would like to sell their stuff.
Absolutely. All they have to do is upload their products, and the marketplace is created.
Thank you for your time. Have a lovely evening, everyone.
Same to you. Look at this, guys. People all over the world. How powerful is this? This
super.
Is amazing to me. It's super powerful.
Yeah.
You know,
It is. It is.
God bless you, Akili. God bless you.
Same to you, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You know, Akili.
Go right ahead, Onika.
Something that we must always remember is that once we are truly plugged into the source, that we are unstoppable. And I think some of the problems that a lot of persons are worrying about, they are majoring in minor things. So one of the things to do is to simply sort yourself out with some of the issues. I don't like to call them problems. I mean, I like to call them issues because they can be solved. And once you get your issues solved, you would realize that how easy it is to get to the next level. Getting to the next level is like riding a bicycle. Once you get onto the bicycle and you start pedaling, and you keep on pedaling and you pick up momentum, you would realize that it is difficult to fall off. And that's what I think persons need to do. They need to get on the proverbial bicycle with Fortress, start pedaling, and once they start pedaling, they would realize how it takes them to the next level. Because all these questions that everybody's asking, it's only a matter of time before these small issues are solved. And that's the important thing. We get on the bicycle and we start pedaling, and then it's difficult to fall off, and we maneuver to the next level. So I would like to say to all the persons on the call, I mean, I know we have hiccups, but nothing great is created without a little hiccup. And therefore, we know the power that we have in our hands on our cell phone because of Fortress. So what we must now do is put some action towards the power that we have in our hands and take it to the next level. Akili and Andy alone cannot do it. We need to maneuver ourselves as individuals and take it to the next level. And I'm saying to all the persons on the call, you are the driving force and you are in charge of your own vehicle. Don't let anybody stop you from where you want to go or where you want to be. It is a big decision to either be here or be there, and you must make the choice. And that, to me, Akili, is what is important. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a phenomenal opportunity, not only to change our own lives, and I keep on saying it, to change our children's and our generational life. What are we going to do? Are we going to stand up and man up, or are we going to sit down? Have a beautiful night, everybody. Thank you, Akili. Thank you, Andy, for constantly sharing, developing, and moving us forward. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Onika.
And thank you, gentlemen, for answering my question.
You're
and for
welcome.
this program. Thanks for this opportunity.
Okay, well, I think that's it, Akili. Well done. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So I will have this posted in the back office tomorrow. If you guys want to rewatch it, or if you want to share it with other members, we'll make sure that this information get to you. And once again, thank you guys for joining us. And we will do this more often because we want to continue to grow the network and continue to help people and assist in everywhere we can. So with that said, I say good night to everybody.
Good night.
I know you're trying to close and everything, but I was trying to get in this one question. I was trying to upload my book, but it asked me for, it was trying to give me the Cash App as my method of payment, and I don't have Cash App anymore. Is it anything else I can use? I have my Zelle and my Fortress card, but it doesn't. Doesn't ask for that.
Put in anything in there. It's,
but it won't let me. It's not. It says Cash App.
I know, but you could put anything in there. You can type the ABCs in there if you want to.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Akili and Andy, appreciate it, man. This was wonderful. Wonderful.
All right.
Welcome, Luther.
Thank you, Akili. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you.
Great job.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Good night. Thank you. Good